What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. We got some new Tom MacDonald, the Machine official music video. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, notification bells on so you'll miss when I drop a new video. And all the OG members that are subscribed, what's good? Let me know you in here in the comment section. But let's go ahead and get into this. Fresh off the success of Facts with Ben Shapiro. Let's see his next offering.
I am not Republican. I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system goes suppress us all. They don't care about the cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race theory is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce the I swear the government hates us, having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican.
Yeah, okay, so okay, this is dope. For one, this beat is super hard, and he came out swinging. The line that I liked is as far as like, you know, the beginning one where it's all like how, you know, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, you know, why gotta be political to be American, you know, that line, and then the mental holocaust. So this line,
American without getting political. The system
that one.
I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system
that was dope.
But you definitely still a slave.
And this one,
definitely a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race.
So it was interesting, and then he goes to the race theory. So it's interesting because a lot of the big things is slavery, Holocaust here in America, as far as, you know, big talking points that both sides feel very strongly about, you know. And so I like the way that he was able to not make it, you know, just a black thing, just a white thing. And then he goes on to say, like, you know, what a crazy way to keep us divided by saying, you know, blacks, you're less than, and white, you have white privilege, you know, and different things like that. And when you think about as far as today, there's that's why I said mental health holocaust, because how do you keep us at a point to where we can't realize what is around us? You know, all the opportunity that's around us. That's why I react to people like Tom MacDonald. That's why I react to, you know, a lot of independent artists that are doing really dope things and have a platform, because it's just like the narrative is changing. You got Kanye going direct to customers. That's a big thing. You know, you got Meek Mill going directly to customers. That's a big thing. People like Tom MacDonald, they've already been doing this type of stuff, you know. So it to me, it just allows for me to know what is available, and the different people that I react to are all different colors, you know. And I do that very intentional as well, because I don't need to look at it to be like, oh, I gotta be this color in order to be successful, or I'm not successful because I'm this color. I react to people who are different cultures, different colors, and they're all doing amazing stuff, you know. So that's why this was super dope. And I like the chorus as well. I was waiting for the word the machine, because sometimes by default I'll look at the title of the track and expect that in the chorus, because 9 times out of 10 it is. So I like the fact that there was a switch up for that, and it makes me think about ways as far as doing my music to just switch it up a little bit and do something where it's named something but it doesn't come up in the chorus at all. Maybe just the idea and themes around it, but I don't actually say the word of it.
I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead and vote, the parties are the same side. Two teams.
I like that, man. That was a hard bar right there.
Are the same. I am not Republican. I am not a liberal. Progressive and traditional are hitmen hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us. They don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself.
They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Like, yeah, I like that.
Go ahead and vote, because both the parties are the same side. Two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys. Left wing, right wing, both help the same bird fly. Brainwashing everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized. It's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact-checking the fact-checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can.
Look,
Kate. They use social...
I like that because, you know, the way that I got into the internet and everything like that, it was for search, you know, and there's a video that I'm gonna react to on the artist side of things. Subscribe so you don't miss that. Notification bells on. But it was talk about social media with millennials and Gen Z, and you know, for millennials, like I feel like looking at the internet, it was for research. I remember in elementary school, Windows 95, going on Ask Jeeves and doing like research. It was the coolest thing to just get information. That's exactly what I used it for until still to this day. So when I'm navigating online and I'm researching things, I make sure to not just look at a particular one narrative. I go out of my way to see opposite views just so that way I'm not like constantly bombarded with like the same stuff, you know. But I realize that everyone does that, and not everyone may not even have the time or different things to just do that. Me, I go into default like that, you know. So it's dope that he say this, and it's crazy because it's like we're getting in this political particular time frame, presidential race and everything like that. So it's cool. And he said, who's fact checking the fact checkers? You know, what system is in place that isn't biased to a particular left or right side? You know, something that isn't that doesn't play favorites, you know. So that's a dope one.
Conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third, or if you're last place, you're still a rat, and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake.
I like the background too, man. Like the effects and everything like that. This looks so dope. The camper. I'm about campers, man. Eventually I'll get one. That'll be like my mini tour bus.
Republican. I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us because they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confusing us with pronouns they made up to make us straight leaning. I took the red pills because that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted. They both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy. They keep screaming to wake up, but
that last line too, man, like dang. And I'm glad he was able to fit like 3 verses in there. And that the lost art of the 3 verses, because I've been doing 2 for like it's been years since I did like 3 of my own personal verses, because I got it into the habit of getting what I need to say in the 2 verses. But there's a particular like art to the 3rd verses, to where it doesn't sound super long and winded. Like this doesn't sound super long. At it being 320, it's about the amount of a full-fledged, you know, a regular song, you know, but he was able to fit 3, you know, pseudo verses in there. So that was dope. Oh man, yo, Nova, man, she's killing it. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like I hear a very faint woman's voice. Like, is that her on the chorus as well? Let me know if you think it's her in the chorus as well. But man, this was dope. And I was just thinking the video, I'm just saw like, yo, this video is fire. I would probably say as far as this is probably one of my top that I've reacted to of Tom McDonald. This is probably my top video. Like there was a lot of predict. I don't know if it was a lot of the symbology, just the house, the camper. You had the full moon at the top with the thunder and lightning and certain, angles. You're able to see like the light, like it ricochets. So I don't know if that was like artificially made or they just happened to just catch stuff at the right time. But the video is super dope. The video's dope. The song's dope. I think that is important during this time. And I think that it is important to be able to hear other narratives. I think that so often we could be so close-minded in our assessment of people or our assessment of a genre, without realizing just how deep it goes. Rap isn't like the stereotype. There's so much to rap, you know. You like Tom McDonald? Do you know about Open Mike Eagle? Do you know about freaking BLU? Do you know about Atmosphere? Do you know about the Freestyle Fellowship? Do you know about Blueprint? You know what I mean? There's other aspects of rap. There's a whole subgenre of just anime rap. You know what I mean? Like it's not, yes, on the commercial level. And I think that to put any genre of music specifically under the commercial aspect, I think it's unfair to a lot of really amazing music that isn't commercial, and commercial really is just off of what popular. So this is dope. This is dope. No complaints here. This was fire. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 5K. Make sure to check the description for my album, Tame Chaos. If you like this type of music, then hey, you like Tame Chaos. Even the name itself, with all the chaos that's going on right now, tame that shit. And check out my books and comics. Anyways, peace.